Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Merkon's Musings, Star Wars action figure review, and today we're looking at none other than Jedi Master Yoda. This episode will be episode 9 of the Wave 1 Kenner action figures from the first Star Wars Empire Strikes Back wave that came out in 1980. And as you can see, we have several versions of Yoda in front of us, and as always, before I get into the review, I will give you a brief history of the character. So Yoda was a legendary Jedi Master, stronger than most with his connection to the Force. Though small in stature, he was very wise and powerful. He trained the Jedi for over 800 years, playing important roles in the Clone Wars and the instruction of Luke Skywalker. So, as you can see, we have the Kenner version and we have the original trilogy collection is the most recent one, and that's the one you see carded in front of you. So we're going to start with the Kenner as usual. So Kenner, we have two, these are basically the same figure, but there are two variations. So this is a classic Kenner. This is actually one of the cooler ones, especially for the Empire Strikes Back. It actually has a soft goods robe, as you can see. It's got a belt, a cane, an orange snake, and it has 5 points of articulation, standard Kenner. As you can see, he's got the orange snake, and sometimes people talk about the eyes and stuff like the Pac-Man eyes. I'm not into all that stuff. Just the basic variants is what I'm going to talk about. So this is, you know, the standard orange one that came out when it was first carded, and this one here is the other one. As you can see, same figure, 5 points of articulation, same soft goods, same belt, but brown snake. So this one, sometimes people think it's more rare. I don't know if that's true, but it's definitely very cool. I like the brown one better, but it's a very cool figure. Very well done for Kenner, especially. But right after this one, in Kenner Wave, we have the Power of the Force 2 wave, and this one came out in 1996. It's your basic Power of the Force 2, 5 points articulation. It came with a backpack, which I thought was interesting. The next figure in the evolution would be the Power of the Force flashback figure from 1998. And this one, it came with a cane, a boiling pot, and this figure actually had some white hair behind its head, which was kind of neat. And then the next one in the evolution would be this one. As you can see, this one's from 2004 as well. And this is strange because this one, and there was another one that was released in 2004, called the original trilogy collection, but that one was really terrible. It was 4 points of articulation. The lower body you can pop off, and you can place the torso in a small backpack. And this one was not very good at all either. What I find amazing is that this one came out the same year as this one, as you see, this carded figure, 2004. And there was another one that came out afterwards, which is the Black Series, which came out in 2014. This is a really nice figure. It had 5 points of articulation, ball-jointed head, swiveled shoulders. It had the gimmer stick, flute, belt, robe, backpack. It was a pretty good figure. But this one, I think, is this 2004 one, I think, is the definitive one. So this one is a really interesting figure. This one I had when I did the Dagobah action playset. I used this figure to show that playset. So this is a really nice action figure. The details on the head are fantastic. The face looks really good. There we go. The face looks really, really good. It's pretty spot on. It's got the soft goods cloak. It's got the gimmer stick, as you can see, and he's got the flute around his neck. He also has some pretty decent articulation. He has the ball-jointed head, as you can see here, ball-jointed head. He doesn't have insert joints. He has swivel arms. So at the elbow, there's a swivel, and the legs don't have joints. They're static. They just are like that. But he also has a waist twist, which is nice. So I think what's the problem with having a figure this small is very hard to make him super articulated. So I think this is an actual very good version of the action figure. But this is a definitive version. They'd be hard pressed to make a better one of this because, like I said before, if it's too small, it's very hard to give it a lot of articulation. And this is a really good figure overall. So yeah, I think this is the definitive figure of Yoda, and I can't imagine they're going to make a better one. So with that, that's the episode about Yoda, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.